Good morning. I'm Ahmed Daraldik, a junior at Florida State University, and I was elected the 72nd Senate President. I'm making this video to address the fact that I'm being portrayed as someone who doesn't support the Florida State University student body because of a post on my personal Instagram account to release my frustrations that I had faced that day. To help shed light on why I made those remarks, I have to take you back to the day I posted the photo of me standing next to the statue of Nelson Mandela with that caption. The date of the photo was August 12, 2019. The first day I had been able to step foot in Palestine after 5 years of being in the United States. I was finally home. However, that journey home was not easy. See, as a Palestinian with a Palestinian passport, I can't just fly into the West Bank. I had to fly into 2 other countries just to get to Jordan, and then board 3 separate buses to even enter the West Bank. The first bus from the Jordan checkpoint wasn't too hard, but the Israeli checkpoint was a whole different story. My father, my sister, and I had made it through the first few searches that the Israeli soldiers did, and they came up empty, yet they felt it necessary to put us through another unnecessary search. They scanned my father's carry-on after 6 previous searches and decided to flag it. That was the moment I realized this was literally harassment. They claimed that the iPhone XR my father was bringing in as a gift to my little cousin was being smuggled in for sale. Then they asked him to hand over his fanny pack and claimed that they needed evidence of where he obtained the money in it. My father had been working and saving up all year and intended to use it to pay off debts and build a fence for my grandparents' home. The Israeli soldiers decided that he could not have that and confiscated my father's hard-earned money. Now imagine your father had been working to save and bring money back to his home to pay off debt, and then it's confiscated for the mere fact that the Israelis believe that it's too much money for a Palestinian. Then they proceed to search my sister's purse and my backpack and take everything out. It was humiliating. Having to explain why I have each thing in my bag, the Israeli soldier took out my extra change of boxers and asked me, "Are you hiding money in here?" The audacity. The Israeli soldier then proceeds to look at my MacBook that I purchased with my own money after saving up for a year and asks, "Is this a new laptop? Are you planning on selling it?" I was in awe. After she's done interrogating me, now I have to just grab what's left of my dignity and put it back in a backpack. If that wasn't enough, then they separated us for interrogations, trying to get us to say that the money was intended for whatever agenda they had. And I had to wait for 6 hours outside in the sun with no food or drink until we were released and the money taken. All that, and I hadn't even stepped foot in Palestine. I was dehumanized, I was humiliated, and I was upset. So yes, I took a photo with the statue of Nelson Mandela, given to my people from the people of South Africa as a symbol of hope to end the apartheid. I made the post on Instagram to release my frustrations about the situation that persecutes my family, my friends, and all those considered second-class humans in our own country. What would you have done if you were in that situation? Now, to address the concerns you all have, I'm a Palestinian Muslim American. These are things that make me who I am. Things that allowed me to see the world from different perspectives and for what it truly is. Getting defamed on a Facebook page due to the fact that I expressed my frustrations with a racist system that continues to commit human rights violations and was created through the genocide of my people, the Palestinian people, is to say the least upsetting. I was standing for what is right, and I will not change my views on reality to comfort someone who has not lived through what I had to. My main mission is peace, and I truly believe peace even in that region. However, as things stand now, it is not okay for a racist system to control our basic human rights. We not even have access to our own water and electricity. Growing up, I wasn't able to go to school without riding through tear gas and rubber bullets shot by the Israeli army. I've seen both sides, and I have the right to speak up against human rights violations which go against international law. With that being said, I refuse to accept my disapproval of Israeli policy as a disapproval of the Jewish people. I am for the Jewish people, as they have also been through racism and harsh times. The Holocaust was a horrific injustice perpetrated by the Nazi Party. I do not condone the crimes Hitler committed against innocent Jews. I myself am a Semite, and will not allow racist Israeli policy to commit those same crimes against my people without speaking on my lived experiences. I am not alone. All Palestinians are suffering, regardless of religion, regardless of religion. In Palestine, it doesn't matter whether you're Jewish, you're Muslim, you're Christian, or you're an atheist. You are automatically a lesser being. As the Senate President, I am here to make sure that all Florida State University students have a voice. And I will make sure that no student will ever have to feel humiliated or dehumanized based on their race like I have. We need to work together to make sure nobody is left behind, because together we can make this university and world a better place. I promise to always be a voice for the voiceless, no matter where you come from, and I will stand up for the oppressed everywhere and every day. Peace.